Give me 2 seconds, people. Wow. There we go. Yes, people. What is going on? It's DJ here, and we are back live on YouTube. And finally, I can announce my booking for the 10th of September. And I've been super excited to announce this one, if probably not what the most excited I've ever been about announcing. Um, yes, you've read the title correct. I am joining once again the Bounce to Your Drop team for the first birthday, and I'm super buzzed. I just cannot wait to get there and just absolutely tear up the decks and just enjoy the vibe again. So, Bounce to Your Drop on the 10th of September is going to be celebrating a year in the game, a year of putting on events, and a year of absolutely smashing the bounce sound in the town of Scunthorpe. And I just have to say that they have absolutely smashed it over the past year. They put some amazing events on, from booking people such as Club Filler, John Neal, Charlie Bosch, to the likes of Ian Van Dal, Nixie and Devise, General Bounce, to Hannah Taylor, to Public Domain. They've put on some absolutely amazing nights over the course of the past year. I've been fortunate to play a couple of events where I've been flyered, and then I actually filled in and did a B2B with Top Vibe at the Public Domain one. Just as a few things didn't go to plan on their side of things, and I stepped in and played a B2B set. I'm super stoked to be joining the Bounce to Your Drop team again for another amazing event. You know, they always smash it. They always put something absolutely amazing on at the Nightlight Club in Scunthorpe. The vibe is always amazing. The crowd are, and the place itself is just one of my favourite nightclubs to DJ in. The sound system is just right. It's not too loud, it's not too quiet, it's just at that really nice pumping volume level. The stage is just really nice to stand on and look from the DJ booth out into the dance floor. The balcony gives you an amazing view, which the artists they get to go on, and they get to enjoy the view from the top, which is really good. And it's just an absolute buzz to be joining them again. So like I say, I first played their launch night back in September last year, which was an absolute amazing experience. It was kind of like a real peg up for me. They gave me a real peg up, as I just kind of just sort of come out of lockdown not long since, and I was just getting into the DJing side of things a little bit more. Only done a couple of events like the Ada Southwest Fest and one of the DNAs, and then obviously the the Bounce to Your Drop sort of thing happened, and then it was like okay, I'm gonna be playing alongside people like Club Filler and John Neal. That was quite a buzz in itself, because Club Filler smashed it for years in hardcore, and even the days of doing awesome records with Andy Whitby, which was just a real buzz to see myself get somewhere like that, and be able to play on such an amazing lineup. Then they had me back again for their November event, where I was alongside the likes of Ian Van Dal. There was his host MC Genie. There was Nixie and Devise. There was General Bounce, and then there was obviously the original, Top Vibe Ashton. There was DJ Z as well, from BBC Radio 1, absolutely smashing up the sound as well. And it was just a real buzz, to be a part of something so magical, to be a part of just a really enjoyable, growing event that is growing all the time. It's getting bigger, it's expanding, it's getting better every time, and it's just absolutely great to see someone just giving something to the to the community in the music scene, and people that actually, listen and do things through, what the people and the crowd want, and, catering. I mean, it's a bounce night, but, there is a varied variety of genre on the night. So Jordan Hind, who is like a local resident to the Light nightclub, and he always plays like a little bit of a mashup of like a bit of clubland, a bit of bass line, a bit of bass house, a bit of house. Always absolutely smashes it. DJ Z brings something different when he plays on the lineups, and the nights are just always enjoyable. There is a room too as well that opens up for house music. Which again is just absolutely amazing as well. And the whole nights are just always banging. So it was an absolute pleasure to be asked to come back and join them for the first birthday. Celebrate the first birthday in style, and absolutely blow the roof off of the Light nightclub in Scunthorpe. Not literally. I don't think the owner of the club would be very happy with that. But you know what I mean. Speaking, just, in terms of, absolutely, booming the night away. Not literally blowing the roof off. But yeah, so the first birthday is bringing you a range of new artists, and it's bringing you some returning artists as well. So returning, we've got the main man himself, Mr. Castles in the Sky. Ian Van Dal is returning back to the Light nightclub in Scunthorpe. He's buzzed to be coming back. I've seen Ian play a couple of times since the last time he played at Bounce to Your Drop. He always puts on one hell of a show, and he always plays an absolutely banging set. And I do believe last time he played the Light nightclub in Scunthorpe at the Bounce to Your Drop event last November, I do believe he actually, believe it or not, actually the club hit. I think the club actually almost, or if not, it did hit capacity. The place was absolutely rammed, and the launch night was very busy in itself. Which was amazing to see. He always smashes it. Alongside him returning is his host, MC Genie, who I definitely do agree that he's one of the best hosts, that I have seen. He just seems to know how to rock the crowd right. He's not just like some biddy bad boy MC, and he does a really good job in hosting the night, really. Absolutely amazing vibes, which is really, really good to see. Joining us for the first time at Bounce to Your Drop, the first birthday. I'm very honoured to be warming up and sort of playing alongside and performing on the same night as the legend, Karen Parry. You may better know her for her vocals that she did for Clubland's duo, Flip and Phil, who remixed and covered songs such as Heart of Gold, Discoland. They've also done Dance with Somebody. They've almost the vocalist herself has just most recently done a cover of Dancing on My Own. Done some absolutely amazing tunes. Which is absolutely amazing to see. I think they also do True Love Never Dies. I don't know if it was a different vocalist. I think it was Kelly Lorena that sang the True Love Never Dies, but I don't know if it was it might have just been a Kelly Lorena song actually, but Flip and Phil, have done some amazing songs, and Karen Parry, who sings for Flip and Phil, always absolutely rocks it. And I do believe it's the first time that Bounce to Your Drop have introduced a live PA, like a live. So that is going to be absolutely fantastic. It's going to be really good to see. I saw Karen Parry at the event Havoc in Skegness, and she absolutely blew the roof off. Her vocals were amazing. Her singing was on point, just like when you hear the actual Clubland, records itself, Shooting Star, etc., Discoland. So that is absolutely amazing. And then another new face joining us to the Bounce to Your Drop first birthday lineup is DJ Ryan Walker, I believe. I think it's Ryan Walker. But he is known as Juicy. He does the Juicy podcast. He's been smashing it. He's in demand right now. He's been playing places such as the Tidy Weekender in Pontins, which took place not too long back. He's smashing it up and down the country, and it's just an absolute honour to be alongside someone who's just absolutely nailing it at the moment as well, which is going to be amazing. So I'm going to be warming up the show, all things bounce anthems. I've got a 90-minute bounce anthem set that I'm going to be doing at the beginning of the night. So that's going to be absolutely fan-dabby-dozy. Really cannot wait. Destiny and Top Vibe, they're going B2B. They're going to absolutely nail the set as well. And from what I've heard, that they're going to play without me like giving any spoilers away. They are definitely going to give the Light Night Club a good set in itself. And for me, myself, I'm going to pick some really good bounce anthems, some really good bounce tunes that I've been loving at the moment, some tunes that are just absolutely doing it for me at the moment. Some tunes that are just going to absolutely nail it for me. So, without that being said, that is Bounce to Your Drop. I cannot wait. It's going to be one hell of a booking. I'm so honoured and blessed that they've had me back. And I just cannot wait to go down there and tear up the sound. So massive respect to Ben Top Vibe and Terry Waddo for the booking as always. And you know, they just in general for being really good friends and being like brothers to me. And you know, they've always invited me down to the events and let me come down and let me in. And like I said, they've always you know, let me, you know, go on the balcony or go on the stage. And you know, they've just been really, really nice people. I'm just so honoured and blessed to have been able to meet them. And you know, like I say, I just cannot wait to get in there and absolutely tear the bounce sound. So, without that being said, make sure to like, comment, share. We'll see you all next time, people. Take it easy. Right, this is going to be the annoying thing. Oh, here we go.